We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on another team from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Eastern Michigan's offense will get the first swing of the game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very... in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on, but this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll do it himself. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, I love running quarterbacks, but I get it when people are conservative about it, because this is why. Because they do have a tendency to fumble the football.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some...
It's a fake. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
To the air, it's Lavis. Finds his man, it's Lewis. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Hand off from the gun. There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Chippewas are rolling down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Gives it to the back on the draw. Oh, what a cut! He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there. The Chippewas will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. The give to the tailback. Picks up the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The RPO fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Rooks. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Oh, better look out! Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. We've reached the end of the period. Central Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. He leaves it with the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Kim. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. Danced his way through traffic, pick up for 4 to the 19. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Quick toss. At the 45 on his way. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Kim. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Eagles come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Going to the running game. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives. And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board.
Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble. He's on the move.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Kim. Fires to the big fella. and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he's knocked down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the offense got themselves in a bad position to start, but a nice change up there, handing it off and getting a lot of the yardage back, David, now to set up 3rd and at least a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, and when it's 3rd and forever like that, I'm thinking pass. So great job slipping the run in there.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. It'll be a draw. Powers through the defender. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to it. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. They're looking at a third down. He's short from the 33. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. That last fake didn't work. They might stick with punting at this time. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The give to the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And just wedges to the head a bit before he's brought down.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Chippewas are on the move. Here comes the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Bavis. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defense.
Got some room to run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll go back to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fires left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He breaks a tackle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Touchdown, Chips. And that one will give him the lead.
They called the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback. But, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away from a huge touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up 14 over LSU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little screen to the running back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Kim. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's McMillan. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. The play action fake. Looking to scramble. They get to him as he throws. And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Lavis. Makes the catch, it's Lewis. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. On the option. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he'll take over 1st and 10.
To the ground with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Now the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. The offense coughs it up. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Back to pass, it's Lavis. Pulls it in, it's McIntosh. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. Boom. Lowers those pads. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Chippewas getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The quarterback keeps it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
It's Kim. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A+ level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Eastern Michigan going fast.
1st and goal, Eastern Michigan.
Snap in the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Oh, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. Gives it on the option. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Kim. Makes the catch, it's Lockett. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to go up top. Under fire. The throw. Makes the grab. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to fire. Unloads it downfield. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown, and man, oh man, time was about to run out on him, and now they need the 2-point conversion to tie.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the 2-point conversion?
Listen to this crowd. Absolutely going nuts, trying to will their defense to stop the 2. They'll go to the air. He's got it. The 2-point try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now they'll try the right side.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Eastern Michigan with a 1st and 10 to open this overtime period. Looking to pass. It's Kim. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Can't make the connection, and they get nothing here in the first possession of overtime.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on back, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Gives it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. 3rd down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So here comes the field goal team, and they'll kick for the win. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch